and it's time now for a bit of sports news. We're going to cross over live to Arise Sports correspondent to Aaron Akira-Jola, who is in Paris, live for the 2024 Olympics. Always great to have you with us here on Newsday. Welcome, Aaron, or should we say bonjour?
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's get this started. And good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Tell us what's new in the world of athletics over the pond.
Okay, let me bring you up to speed with the latest. And I must actually say that it's not been good news. It's not been good news. Before we get into athletics, looking at how day 11 has actually played out, I have the results from this morning with me. We know that canoe sprint is still ongoing as we speak. We're still waiting for the results from the women's canoe single 200 meters heat. But for the wrestling, it's not been good news. Because Odunaya Adukoroye, another wrestler that was tipped by some magazines in the US to win a medal in wrestling. She was vying for a medal in the 57 kg, but lost to China's Fuanzin Osi in Hong Shenin 10-8 in the 57 kg freestyle quarterfinals. So she's out. We had our runners for the women, Justina Tiana, Tima God Bless, Favor Philly, as Rosemary Chukuma run in the women's 4x100 relay first round. They didn't make it in heat 2. They've crashed out of this particular tournament. Still pressing the folder, we had men also run 4x100 relay round 1 in the person of Alaba Lakunle Akintola, Ushe Ishekiri, Kayinsola Ajayi, and Favor Gene Ashe, and they've all crashed out in that 4x100. For the men's 800-meter ripple charge round, Edosin Ibadan has crashed out. And as we speak, Rafiatu Folashade Lawal is actually up and running as we speak in the weightlifting, and we are expecting her to come in with something massive. Let's tell you that Folashade Lawal has actually had three tries in the snatch, and she actually scored 100, 103, 103. But she will be hoping that no one scores 103 because we have quite a lot of 102s, and someone from the unknown nations, so to speak, because of course we've got migrant athletes actually vying, and that one has actually done 105 in our second attempt. So let's see how we actually goes. We're keeping an eye on that. We might have something in the women's 59 kg. After all, we're still keeping our fingers crossed. It's still ongoing as we speak. Right behind me, talking about the weightlifting. But the big one has to be that one later on tonight. Asa Brume will be hoping to have a jump of jumps, like I like to say. We are hoping that her leap goes very, very far. We're hoping that her stride is spotless, because she, Ruto Soro, and Pristina Oluchi Ochonogo will be vying for a place in the women's long jump finals later tonight by 7 p.m. It's been the only silver lining in a very dark cloud today. I've reeled out all those who have competed today, save weightlifting that is still ongoing. Each and every one of them have crashed out today. It's really disappointing. Really, really, really disappointing.
Wow, it's very sad. As you say, this sounds very disappointing. I want you to take us to who is topping the medal counts with the countries. I believe that the medal table is the US still on top of the medal table. Has China taken over? And is Nigeria still waiting for the first elusive gold medal?
Yeah, so you look at it, we're still waiting for our first medal. And I must say, generally, Africa hasn't really shone like a million stars at this particular tournament. We've had better outings at the Olympic than this, because as of this morning, as at 11 a.m. this morning, no single African team has won more than won gold medals. Some have won 2 silver, some have won 3 bronze, some have accumulated 5 medals. And you say, why am I complaining? After all, Nigeria hasn't gotten any. But when you look at the larger spectrum and you look at the consequences of this, it only shows that when it comes to global sports, we are still lagging behind heavily, and we will need to do a lot to be able to punch our way through. We need to begin to invest heavily into our sports to be able to dominate the Olympics, because you're having African teams boasting of just maybe 1 gold medal, 1, 2 silver here and there for a 54 nation block. That isn't good enough, if you would ask me. That isn't good enough.
Disappointing performances by Nigeria, definitely. But Aaron, mark my words, Ashton Mutua is in the male category for wrestling. I have a feeling he might put us on the map in a couple days when his sport goes out. We'll keep our fingers crossed, but of course, I'm sure you will keep us updated with everything going on there. Always great to speak to you, Aaron.